Prissy and Missy are going to Mars. Prissy and Missy are going to Mars. Prissy and Missy are going to Mars. Boy, oh boy, hip hip hooray. The manuscript is ready for the adventures of Prissy and Missy beyond Earth, sky to Mars. The Adventures of Prissy and Missy, published by House of the Guilded Scribe, LLC, is fast becoming the world's latest, greatest children's classic. Their first book, introduced to the world, The Adventures of Prissy and Missy Sleepwalk Affair, has been received with excitement, warmth, gratitude, and sales. The Adventures of Prissy and Missy Travel Abroad, their second published title, is available now in ebook format, awaiting hardcover publication. And 9 more Prissy and Missy adventures have been written by outstanding author Karen Elise Wormack, including The Adventures of Prissy and Missy Beyond Earth, Sky to Mars. This captivating work of literary excellence, written in original and exciting poetic verse, brings to the reader another stunning Prissy and Missy adventure for girls and boys of all ages. In this fascinating tale of space travel euphoria, Prissy and Missy leave their home in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania to experience a round-trip excursion to Mars. On their way, our trend-setting, multicultural cat-girl sisters explore the galaxy, chaperoned by Captain Maraki and Robot Dasaki, who was programmed to do all sorts of things but loved eating sushi and practicing karate. Prissy and Missy tour the solar system in complete awe, uttering glorious, majestic, supercalifragilistic to the infinite power of the galactic mystic. With humbleness of hearts we surrender.
Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Della Cruz. Today we're putting the spotlight on author Karen Elise Wormack of Monroe County, Pennsylvania. She owns the independent book publishing firm House of the Guilded Scribe, LLC, based in Mount Pocono. Karen Elise wrote a series called The Adventures of Prissy and Missy in the field of children's literature. We caught up with her during a scheduled reading at the ShopRite of Livingston in Essex County.
Hello, I'm Dr. Halitosis, degree from the University of Osmosis. I do not practice hocus pocus, but will put your sister under hypnosis. The Adventures of Prissy and Missy Sleepwalk Affair is my first published title in a series of not less than 10, Della. And Prissy and Missy are multicultural cat sisters whose lives are filled with curiosity, day-to-day adventurous experiences, education, love, and forgiveness. And there's also a glossary that appears in the back of each book. Prissy and Missy were the best of friends. Prissy and Missy were a set of twins. They were 2 of the sweetest sisters who got along ever since the day they were born. Missy watered all the flowers, and she also swept the rug. Then she'd walk to Prissy's bed and embrace her with a hug.
Why do you feel it's so important to have multicultural characters in your book?
I thought that was important, Della, because children gravitate to animals. Children love animals, and we are living in a globalized world where everyone is connecting. So I wanted Prissy and Missy to be multicultural so that children of all ages and every ethnicity could relate to the work. Oh no, here I am again. What is it on my mind? And sister, you know I don't sleepwalk, but this is my 3rd time.
Sounds like there's a touch of Dr. Seuss in there too.
Yes, there certainly is. Yes, Dr. Seuss and I, yes, we go back a long way. Dr. Seuss's books were some of the first books that my mother introduced my brother Keith and I to, yes.
All about your independent publishing company.
Well, it was a burning desire to have Prissy and Missy published, Della, and I decided to give myself an education in publishing. Therefore, I attended several events, including the Book Expo of America, held at the Jacob Javits Center in New York. I did a lot of research as far as layout, book design, and another very important feature was to have the right illustrator. So I was able to secure an illustrator, whereas 50 illustrations, 50 I want to say studios from all over the world bid on creating the character's look and creating this story. RACUD out of China won the winning bid, and their illustrations are stunning, hand-drawn, vibrant, and we're so satisfied. So regarding House of the Guilded Scribe, LLC, I created my own independent publishing company so that we can have control over producing a first-class product for the world.
They pass Olympus Mons upon arriving on Mars and land on a ledge in Valles Marineris. Robot Dasaki makes his crew aware of his sighting of NASA's space exploration rover Spirit, still embedded in the sand dunes of Mars. He somberly reminisces about her great work and accomplishments. Many references are made comparing Valles Marineris to the Grand Canyon of Arizona and the possibility of water being found on Mars, which can indicate life. After experiencing fantastic and wondrous moments on Mars, a dust storm urges the group to depart. Before returning home, everyone must be decontaminated and do so at the International Space Station orbiting the Earth.
Hello and welcome. I'm State Representative Mario Scavello. You know, many times in my times here in Harrisburg, I always tend to pretty much celebrate the local artists that we have in our community, local authors. And what an opportunity I have here today to really meet with two local authors. And one is Karen Elise Wormack, and her book is The Adventures of Prissy and Missy, A Sleepwalk Affair. Karen?
Yes.
A pleasure to have you. I know we've been trying to get this together for a while. I've looked at your book and for kids and to see it. I'd love to see it in all the libraries within Monroe County. Tell us about your book and what inspired you to write the book.
Well, absolutely. Well, Representative Scavello, first I'd like to thank you for having me here, and it's just a privilege and an honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
For allowing me to share The Adventures of Prissy and Missy, Sleepwalk Affair. This is my first title in a series of 10 exciting stories written for girls and boys all over the world of various ages. Prissy and Missy are multicultural cat twins, and their lives are filled with love, curiosity, day-to-day adventurous experiences, problem solving, and forgiveness. And every book is written in exciting poetic verse with original hand-drawn illustrations. And another feature that parents, guardians, teachers, librarians really love about this work is that there's a glossary in the back. There's a glossary in every Prissy and Missy adventure, and this is the first title that we've published.
Wow. Let's open it up and just show a couple of the, first the owner who it belongs to, but let's look at a couple of the pages, and there you go.
Okay.
Prissy and Missy were the best of friends. Prissy and Missy were a set of twins. They were two of the sweetest sisters who got along ever since the day they were born. That's what we should be teaching kids. You know what I'm saying? I think you really, you hit it right there. Absolutely beautiful.
Hello and welcome to the Legislative Report. I'm State Representative Rosemary Brown of the 189th District, which includes parts of Monroe County and parts of Pike County. We're here today talking with several local authors who really focus on children's books. And as you know, the state funds our local libraries and our education system, so literacy is very important to our society. And I thought it'd be very nice to showcase some of our local authors and some of the talent that we have here, and some books that some of our local viewers might want to read. Next we have Karen Elise Wormack. And I actually met Karen at the library during a show of our local authors, and bought this book for my kids, and my daughter Reagan loves it. And
Where Prissy and Missy are introduced to members of the team, including the Americans, Europeans, Russians, and Japanese, and their robot coincidence, programmed to sanitize the spaceship's interior of nooks, crannies, and hidden compartments. This 276-page manuscript with a 400-word glossary, layout, and design are ready. Original images gleaned from the Hubble Space Telescope pepper this extraordinary work. However, more than 50 hand-drawn original illustrations designed by our gifted master artists must be created in conjunction with hardcover publication and distribution. This is why independent book publishing firm House of the Guilded Scribe, LLC, is reaching out to crowdfunding for underwriting help. We must raise $25,000 for this project to be successful and known all over the world. Please help Prissy and Missy manifest their happy and educational adventure on a physical plane. There is absolutely nothing like this spectacular experience in the entire world. This story has the power and ability to ignite the hidden flame within girls and boys of all ages, to further explore, participate, and help pave the way for global space education, knowledge, vision, and potential human occupancy on another planet such as Mars. As a contributor, you will help make history. And we thank you for helping us to succeed.
Achieving your dreams based on your family history and who pioneered before you.
I like to share that believing in yourself is very important. Having help from your family, even from the spiritual realm, is also important. I mean, a lot of people at ShopRite who tell me that I've encouraged them, I've inspired them, they see something new being done right in their very presence. So I would say you really have to believe and move forward so that your dreams can come true. It's possible. It's very possible.
As a writer, author, what's the importance of having your own publishing house?
The primary importance is to know that I'm producing a first-class product, quality product for the recipients. And House of the Guilded Scribe and everything that we write and promote as far as literary excellence is our gift to the world.
Sounds fabulous. Karen Elise, it's been wonderful chatting with you. Thank you so much for coming on Spotlight New Jersey.
Thank you, Della.
And if you'd like to find out more about Karen Elise Wormack and her independent publishing firm, log on to social media or news12.com. I'm Della Cruz. New Jersey, the spotlight is on you.
Prissy and Missy are going to Mars. Prissy and Missy are going to Mars. Prissy and Missy are going to Mars. Boy, oh boy, hip hip hooray. The manuscript is ready for the adventures of Prissy and Missy beyond Earth, sky to Mars.